Here is my great secret for adjusting the brakes on the front or the back of the Ruckus. I'm only going to do the front because the back's the same way. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to spin your tire where the brake isn't touching at all, okay? Now a lot of people think they have to start up here at the handles to adjust. You don't. It's a wrong place to start. You want to adjust at the wheel. And this is the way you do it. Very simple. Alright, the tire's moving, right? What we want to do is to keep turning the brake tighter and tighter, okay? Let's see if I can do this. Until the wheel stops, or starts to stop, which is right there, okay? Back it off 1 or 2 or 3 clicks. Okay, see, it's moving freely. And then as you, there, okay, your brakes are grabbing right there. That means it's too tight. So you want to, after it starts to get tight, you want to back it off 1, 2, 3, you know, how many ever you want. Then what we do is go up here to the handle and we'll spin the wheel. And you pull on the brake, okay? And you can see, I'll show you, pull on the brake and it stops. Okay, now that is stopping about right there. Now you may want a little bit more pull on it, so you want to loosen the brake up. You may want a little tighter, touchier brakes, so you want to tighten it up. The way I like to do it is if I feel that the brake is a little too tight, because you don't want to run these brakes half on, because they will they'll discolor this and burn it up. So I'll back it off another couple of clicks. Okay, and what that'll do is it'll give me a little bit more play up here, and that way when I'm out test riding the bike, see, you can see that that's got a little bit more pull to it. Now it all depends on your hand size and what, you know, how you like to grip the brake, or how the owner likes to grip the brake. Okay, but the best way to do it is start from the wheel itself. Adjust your brakes to where they grab, and then back them off about 3 turns on the adjustment. And from there, you can go either, you know, you can go a little less or a little more, but that's where you get like 95% in the ballpark of your adjustment. Another thing about the brakes is that you want to make sure, especially with your rear brakes, and it's on these Dios and everything else like these, is they have a couple of, and I left these off for a reason. These rear brakes have a couple of stays. There's one here, alright, and that goes right there. And there's one in the back, right there, which goes right there. These have to stay rigid, okay? So that's why they have 2 clamps that go on the bottom of the belt case. So you want to make sure they're always on there. They have to be like that. So now we've adjusted the front, and the brakes on the front are done. Now when I go to turn this back into the owner, I'll put him on the bike and I'll say, look, okay, you know, what's your riding style, and I'll hand tune the brakes for him. Mainly because I want to do a complete job, and he gave me the bike for the winter to build it. So now the bike is basically, I would say, about 98% done, except for road test and getting the new fuel pump in, and then putting the few little covers I have left on it. But we'll continue to work on the Project Ruckus, and that's how you do the front brakes. And right now I'm going to sit back down at my little workbench here, and I'm going to put the second coat of oil-based markers on my Pirelli tires. And as you can see on these Pirellis, well, I'll be next video.